As huge NCAA football video game fans, the news that EA Sports is putting out a new one this July has got me a bit in a whirlwind because I don't really trust EA to make a good football game, especially one as good as NCAA 14 was. But with EA recently dropping a gameplay deep dive, I'm here with my boy Trey to react to it. So we're going to do that by watching one of our favorite YouTube content creators, Flemlo Raps, react to it as well. Enjoy. Have you seen this video?
Flemlo's no.
Yeah. Okay, so he put this video out yesterday after all the people who went down to Orlando to play the game put out their videos about the game. And yesterday, EA dropped a deep dive into gameplay. So in this video, he's going to react to somebody talking about their experience playing the game. And then he's going to react to the actual gameplay trailer that EA put out. And we going to react right along with him.
All right, there we go, man. Right on
We in
time.
this
A
joint.
lot of dope creators got an opportunity to get out. Good game, bro, man. Good game, bro's the OG. He got it's only 6 minutes.
I've heard of him
All
before.
right, let's check that out. All right, let's
Thought
see
he
what Good
was.
Game Bro got to
Never
say.
mind.
So this is
I've heard
called
of him.
I Play. Am I screaming? I feel like I'm
You a
loud
little
as
loud,
hell.
bro.
I'm just a little excited, man. It's
I be
kinda
doing the
moment.
same
So
thing.
he played 4 hours of college football 25, but is it good?
No.
I don't know how promising that is as far as actually seeing gameplay.
Out there.
So this might just be the embargo for them to talk about it. We'll see how much he can show me.
As to is the game good? So, as someone who still plays NCAA 14 to this day, and really I still play NCAA 11, I have no faith in EA to make a game better than those in today's world for some reason. I have no faith. When Madden 2020 came out, I was hyped because I got to play it early. I got to play the demo in GameStop. And then I got to play it again at home before, like, this was like 2 weeks before it came out. So I was like, oh, this is fun. And then I realized I was playing on arcade. Now, granted, I had never played Madden 18 or 19. So I didn't know what arcade mode was because my generation of games didn't have an arcade mode. It just had the game, right? So I was having mad fun on arcade. I was like, oh, we can do big plays and stuff. And I got the thing at home. I played on simulation. I said, what is this nonsense? I said, what is this? So like every single thing in the game was animation based. Every single thing. And I want physics. Like NCAA 14 was physics based. All the NCAAs, all the Maddens were physics based. Madden 25, physics based. All Madden 13, and before I know Madden 13 trash, y'all leave me alone. But I'm just saying, like, physics based. So when this game came out and I realized that they turned Madden from a video game into an interactive movie, I hated this shit.
I
So
hear you.
with Madden 24, they they have fixed it over the last 4 years. But with this game, I'm nervous, bro. I'm nervous.
So am I, and that's why I got high hopes for it, and I'm hoping that some of the things that we had problems with 14 are fixed. But then the thing in the back of my mind is the fact that this is an 11 year stretch that we haven't had this game, and I think it to a point like I'm one of them where we're just one of the people that just want a college football game, and you just have this high hope that it's going to be a good game, or at least be what it was before. But in reality, it's not going to be. At this point, as much as you want a game to be high, I really just want a decent game with decent college football experience, whatever, to have that nostalgia feel. But are we going to get it? That's still up in the air
Now, to that
because
point, in my research that I've done about the game, I've learned that some of the crew that worked on NCAA 14 worked on this game. They brought in people who worked on college football revamped. They brought in people who worked on the 2K game. So that gives me high hopes.
wasn't the revamp wasn't that like that was modded, right?
Yeah, that was NCAA 14, but modded. So they brought those people in because remember, they didn't only mod the game to have like custom rosters and things like that. They modded the uniforms,
Yeah,
they
and
updated the presentation, they updated the scoreboards. You get what I'm saying? So like they had a big role in making college football revamp feel like a new game. So if they're working on this one to give it the feel that we want the game to have. I have high hopes. The
Yeah.
2K people can control how the game plays, but I really just want a smooth experience that makes me feel like I'm in control of who I'm controlling. I want to
Yeah.
control the people. I don't want to get warped into any animations and things like that. So that's it. But let's get back into the video. Let's go back a
All
little
right.
bit.
He played 4 hours of college football 25, but is it good? I don't know how promising that is as far as actually seeing gameplay. So this might just be the embargo for them to talk about it. We'll see how much he can show me. Let's check it out, bro.
Last week, EA Sports flew me down to Orlando, Florida, and put me in a hotel so I could check out College Football 25. After 11 long years, we finally have it back, and I have so much to say about this game. The amount of stuff that EA told me about the game and that I was able to play in this game is kind of wild. And if you're thinking, well, how wild? I've written over 10,000 words for videos upcoming on this YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to subscribe. There's a lot
It's
of
the
information
teaser.
coming soon.
Subscribe.
Also, leave me a comment down below with the question you want to answer the
Subscribe
absolute
to
most
me.
for College Football 25, and I'll do my best to answer it in one of the upcoming videos.
What's up?
The videos are dropping soon.
Today or tomorrow?
Is College Football 25 just Madden with college
Yesterday.
uniforms and stadiums?
Probably.
Is it?
When I got down to the EA Sports studio in Orlando, Florida, we sat through a bunch of presentations from the development team where they talked about their respective areas of the game. So we talked about gameplay, presentation, dynasty, road to glory, and so much more. And I'll be honest, the presentations got me kind of hyped because we were seeing screenshots and gameplay and just hearing all the nuances that make up this game after being in development for
All right, now I gotta say this, and I think anybody who has followed gaming, we've seen this before, and what happens is they get great creators, and these dudes are all great creators. They're all honest. They all giving you their real experience, But sometimes they get you down there, you have a great time, you with all your friends, they treat you really great, and then they show you a presentation that was put together specifically to wow you. And I'm definitely not saying that this is what will happen in this situation, because I'm actually leaning toward the side of it not happening this time. But it would be impossible for me not to mention that I've seen it in the past in games like Call of Duty. I think we've also seen it in the past with a game like Madden, where the creators go down and they're given one experience, but then once the game drops, it's not the same thing, which is
That was my experience with the beta last year. Like, because if you remember, when I was playing the beta and everybody was running around them orange helmets, the game was so smooth. I was so hyped to be playing it. I just kept sending y'all videos after videos of me doing things that I wish we could have done when the game actually dropped. I'm throwing the ball in buckets in between three defenders. No linebackers are jumping up and picking off passes. Ain't nobody in the flat is picking off my corner route. Like, it was a great game. The beta was a great game, and they got me. I bought Madden, and I played that thing for like 2 months. And within 1 month of playing the game, no, within 1 week, I probably said I hate this game about 87 times. So I, it's just, I get what he talking about.
usually why they always have to make sure they say it's a work in progress. So first and foremost, bro, that is totally possible. But today you rocking with optimistic low. I just left my son's school, he got a little award, Math Whiz, and I was proud, bro. So I'm in a good mood. Not to mention I followed these creators for so damn long, and I've had interactions with them mostly on social, DMs, a little bit on the timeline, and I respect them all enough to take them at their word. So I know that they would never intentionally do anything to mislead, but there have been situations in the past where the events are really great, and then when the game gets out in the wild, due to something like server issues or online bugs that you can't test for in a local situation, there ends up being one or two unforeseen issues. So just keep that in mind, bro. If that happened, don't go with these dudes, bro. They living out their dream. They getting to go out there and participate in the rollout of the game. It's a really exciting thing, and they excited and just enjoying it.
just hearing all the nuances that make up this game after being in development for probably the longest a sports game has been in development for a long time. And even better, I got a chance to play roughly 4+ hours of college football 25. Doesn't get any better than
But I think it's dope that these dudes got real experience. 4 hours, bro.
Yeah,
That's
4
a
hours
long
is a
time
long
to play
time.
the game. I think a lot of those situations in the past is based on presentation only, whereas this time that's mixed in with real game experience.
And maybe maybe I played another football game too, but that's for another day.
Play some.
Nobody cares if you play Madden 25. Because, like, here's the thing. I have hope for college football 25 because it's the first game EA gets to make. Like, it's the first football game that EA gets to make that's only coming out on the new generation of consoles. Madden 25 still has to be made for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So it's being held back a little bit. College football 25 is only coming out for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series. So it's going to be a completely different game, I believe. Not held back by anything, I hope.
Once I got a chance to get my hands in the game, I try to focus on a variety of different things. I looked at small schools, I looked at mid-tier schools, I looked at the big powerhouses as well. I even made sure to run a few of the head-to-head games. Big shout out to my guy Brian Mazik, who we ran some crazy battles with some last-second finishes, and it was some of the most fun I've had in a head-to-head game in a while. But the question, does college football 25 just feel like a Madden reskin? Well, my answer is absolutely not. I honestly think the first big difference you're going to find when you play college football 25 is that there's a speed difference between not really just the players, but like the speed of the actual game too. I kind of learned my lesson on the very first play that elite players are deadly. Emeka Ibuka, who plays for Ohio State, torched me in the
At
first
least to me,
play.
that's how
I
it's
thought it was a
always
good idea
been.
to man press.
Yeah.
And
It's
he
always
was
been
celebrating
faster.
in the end zone while my fans were doing the
Open with a
surrender
man
cobra
press.
the entire time. It was painful, but also kind of cool. When I kind of compare Madden 24 to college football 25, there's a noticeable difference between the gameplay, how it actually looks, and the pre and the post-play cutscenes. I think a big part of that, though, is that it's the first football game from EA that's on current gen systems and not having to
Say
spend
that, say that
Yeah,
one more time.
what did he
right
say?
in the end zone while
Say
my
that
fans
again.
were doing the surrender cobra the entire time. It was painful, but also kind of cool. When I kind of compare Madden 24 to college football 25, there's a noticeable difference between the gameplay, how it actually looks, and the pre and the post-play cutscenes. I think a big part of that, though, is that it's the first football game from EA that's on current gen systems and not having to spend resources.
What are you talking about? He said when he compares Madden 24 to college football 25, there's a big difference between how the game actually looks and the pre and post game cutscenes. So maybe in college football 25, after you do a play on the game, it's not just going to be the basic regular replay that you typically see. Maybe it's going to be something that looks a little more cinematic.
I don't know. It sounds like it.
That would be cool, you know. That'd be cool. Oh, speaking of that, no, we'll get there. Go ahead.
Sources on last gen as well. But there's little stuff like they have a new little 3D grass tech, which I hear you out. I know I'm old and grass matters as I'm watering my
I
front
think I
lawn
understand
all
what
the
he's
time,
talking
but
about.
3D grass kind of makes a big difference to me. You can kind of see it in the
3D grass was in Madden 09.
replays. You kind of see it in the actual gameplay. Like it just looks better and different, and I think that's a plus for it.
I don't know if I'm gonna care about that unless it really just blows me away. But typically, I mean, good graphics are obviously good, but I think Madden for a very long time had better graphics than NCAA, and I never cared. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be
Like,
impressed with whatever if they do something where you get the 1 foot down, whatever, and then the mark of where his foot is pops up on the field, whatever. Where he's
Yeah,
just
that would
planting
be
foot.
cool. Like
That'd be dope.
if you see a player slide their foot in the turf pop up, that's cool. But
Yeah.
unless I see the grass literally blowing in the wind pre-play, I do not care. Just
Neither
make
do I.
it look like grass. I don't care.
I mean,
And
they might have spent that little detail, like said they're on turf, whatever, making the beads come up, stuff like that. I mean,
that's
that's
cool.
dope, but
That's cool. But also, again, 3D grass was in Madden 09. Play.
it was never enough to make me prefer Madden over NCAA. So we'll see. The grass, I don't know.
Chris,
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a big football game fan. And I've always preferred, not always preferred. I always played Madden. And I got on the NCAA late. Like, I ain't start playing NCAA until NCAA 12. But once I played NCAA, Madden was done. I ain't play Madden again. I was playing NCAA. And it wasn't until years and years later of trying to find a football game that I enjoyed playing because I hated the new ones, that I found Madden 25 and realized how gold that game is. But Yeah, I never stopped playing NCAA 14 though. Still play it to this day. Play.
The big hits coming across the field and some of the best big hits I've seen. And not just, in my opinion, big hits, but like big hits that actually make sense. And what I mean by that is like we've all played football games before where you deliver a big hit and you're like, that was cool, but like doesn't really make any logical sense as to where the two different players were colliding. This felt like it made a lot more sense. Are there still weird moments here and there? Sure,
Of
but
course.
it's also an early version of the game that's
Now, with that, weird moments, even with it being an early version of the game, there's gonna be weird versions.
Yeah, it's a game.
There's
It's a
gonna be
game.
weird moments in the final version of the game.
Right.
I noticed on YouTube there's like a group of channels who play a game and only save the weird moments and then they highlight them. They slow them super slow them down,
Ryan Moody.
highlight the weird moments only. To me personally, if the game generally plays well, a couple weird moments is not gonna ruin it for me. I understand that I'm playing a video game and that sometimes crazy stuff is gonna happen. Now, with that said, if crazy stuff just happened all the time and the rest of the game ain't strong enough to make up for that, that's when you get a lot of raging and a lot of frustration, a lot of I hate this game sucks type of behavior.
You get a lot of
Did I
meat.
mention that there's a new kicking meter that is going to actually make kicks worthwhile? We've all been there where you're kicking the football and it's an automatic kicker. People to actually make kicks.
I feel you,
consistently.
bro.
It is
I
not easy at all.
don't
But in
care.
fairness, if you watch college
That's cool.
football, kicks aren't exactly easy out there. And so just like college kickers
I
all
hear
over the
you,
country, you too can disappoint fans.
Bro,
of your
you
favorite.
pandering.
I play all types of sports games. I do a heavy bit of college football, a heavy bit of Madden. So if you want to make sure you know all about college football 25, this is the place to be. So make sure you subscribe. Leave me a comment down below with the thing you want to know the most about gameplay or other particular modes in college football 25. I read every comment and I'll check them out. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys on the next
That's
one.
what's up.
That's a good video, man.
Can I
up.
us in this
Okay.
game? Can I us
I want
us?
to watch.
I want to
one
us
more.
us.
I got to play EA Sports College
That's one thing
Football
I know that will
25
definitely
early,
fit,
and in
like,
this video, I'm going to
certificate
share
was
some
like
gameplay details. I'm going to let you know how the
left,
game's
right
playing,
was way
and I'll let you
more
know when you.
noticeable and more significant in
Nah.
NCAA. Well,
Oh.
between 14 and Madden 14 and NCAA 14.
Right. I'm not listening to another person talk about them getting to play this game. Maybe Flem didn't either. Hold on. Oh, let's go back. My fault. Play.
All of those
It's
things
probably
not
game focused
delivering,
gameplay.
what I would say is don't worry, they cook. And so if you're worried about this being basically just Madden with college teams or this being half the game that NCAA 14 was, don't worry.
So everybody has said that, and yeah, man, it's pretty reassuring. Like I'm glad that everybody has
No,
addressed
no,
that.
no,
because
no,
that,
no. I don't care if everybody said that because every year they also say that Madden is different from last year. They always say Madden was better than last year. It's the same people that made Madden a little bit because I get that it might be a different team of people working on this game than the people at EA who made Madden, but they always say that it's different.
It's
So
the same song. It is. It literally is the same song and dance every season.
every year, play.
100% was my biggest concern. And when we saw that trailer, see, once you slow the gameplay down and zoom it in on that replay angle, it looked a lot, if not just like Madden. But that don't mean that when you're actually playing the game and when we see real gameplay at a normal speed, that it's gonna, still look the same way. So I'm really excited to see the gameplay tomorrow. Matter of fact, man, let's just fast forward till tomorrow.
Right.
What we've been working on lately is these deep dives. It's a chance for you to really get to know the game or get to know that much more about the game with some real details. So a lot of people have been asking me, I really don't know. And now with these deep dives, we're going to be able to learn more about what this game's going to have to offer besides incredible graphics, the traditions, and all those types of things. So the first one drops tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it. And we're getting closer to the game coming out. Take care.
Thank you, brother. All right, what are we doing?
It's coming back, bro. And I've been telling y'all, dude. Basically, it's a video all about
I
the
remember
possible
Bull.
return of NCAA video game series.
Been watching Flemlo a long time, bro.
That's right. Yeah, that made me realize that.
There were hella times when I thought
I remember
this day
Bull
would never
too.
come. But it's never too late to bring back the greatest football game of all time. I ain't really operating at 100% over here, so if I look or sound a little crazy, that's why. And that had me a little bit upset because tomorrow is my birthday. But EA's recent
Hold
announcement
up.
that they're bringing back college football video game.
Bro, when this joint drop, we doing this like old school Madden. Wait in line, pick it up, go to your friend house, play that joint. This joint come out. Somebody at somebody house. We playing
Nah,
this joint.
there's no other for me. There's no other way to play this game. There's no
There's
other
no
way.
other way. The game dropped. First game, Florida State versus Miami. Let's get active. Load
I'm
it
with it.
up. Get right
I'm with
into it.
I'm with it.
Get right into it. You know what I'm saying? Get right into it. Play.
Games is like one of the best gifts your boy could get.
Let me put my finger on the pause button because if I see some
Hey
junk,
everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here, and welcome to the official EA Sports College Football 25.
how they
That was
do
a
that?
little pro hop.
You see the little hop?
That's a little pro hop.
What's the hop? Ain't no hop. How you do that? If that's like a whatever,
That says that man that matters too.
I don't. But here's the thing: I don't want that to be part of the spin animation because that tells me that the spin is an animation and it's not physics. My player didn't spin and they dove and they just missed because I spun. We got locked into an animation when I pressed the B button, and now it's a dice roll on whether or not it worked or didn't work. So little stuff like that, I consider it to be too real. Like that pro hop is too real. Because for that to happen in a video game, you have to make it happen for everybody on the field, not just your character. Because the defense has to react to it for it to work.
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here, and welcome to the official EA Sports College
Maybe there's a
Football
button to do
25
that or something.
gameplay deep dive.
Could be.
Today's focus is on the exciting new
Okay,
Campus
pitch out the
IQ
tackle.
gameplay feature
I don't
set,
care
which
about that.
includes the new wear and tear system, player
When he
abilities,
threw out the
That's
sack.
it.
Okay, he didn't do it right there.
unique playbooks,
You saw that?
and a host of new mechanics, which includes the new wear and tear system.
So that
player
spin didn't do
abilities,
it. He just
home
spun.
field advantage,
That's good.
unique playbooks, and a host of new mechanics that deliver the explosive,
No.
fast-paced gameplay
No.
unique
No.
to college football.
No, 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 no. See, that's the stuff I'm talking about. That's the stuff I'm talking about. If I choose to hurdle in the hole, and I'm not going like, and I'm trying to hurdle over somebody that can't be hurdled over. I don't want to see my player split, put his hand on the guy, and bunny hop over him and then fall to the ground. I want to see his legs get clipped and he flip, land on his head because that's physics.
Okay, I thought he was going. I thought he was going in a whole other direction, whatever. But now, okay, I agree with you said.
No,
what you're saying.
I don't want to see this animation that they got in the game to make it look like TV. I don't want the game to look like TV. I want it to look like what happens happens.
Yeah, like I was saying, like that would actually happen. It being actual in that situation, you know how it goes down. But then you also think about this. That was a huge trend of it, and people were just jumping. I was always jumping over people, like as far as like
I understand.
back then, whatever like maybe like the 2010s, whatever. It was you stayed on your feet. Once we hit close to like 2000, like late 2010, like 2018, 2019, everyone's hurdling over everybody.
I
And
understand.
so I can see why that's in there now.
No, I get that the hurdle's
Yeah.
in the game. It's supposed to be in the game. But
Well,
I
I
want
see
the
what you're
hurdle to
saying,
be based off physics. I want somebody to come in for a low hit stick or a dive, and when they dive, I hit the button, and if I successfully jump over them, I jump over them. Not I press the button and then the game launches this animation where they break down and do this stupid tackle kind of thing, and then my player jumps and put his hands on his shoulder, and then he stumbles to the ground. so that we can get this
I
shot.
think it's gonna happen. I think there's gonna be other animations. Like I know what you're saying. You want
I
to see that
want
foot get
no animations. I want none. I
I know
want physics. If I jump and there's something to jump over, I want to jump over it. If I jump and I don't jump over it, I want to flip. If I spin and I make it in time, I want the person to miss. If I spin late, I want to get hit in my back. I don't
I'm
want the
putting
game
it
to tell me when stuff's gonna work and when it's not.
I hear you.
New
Move
wear
on.
and tear system changes how you approach every snap.
Cool.
Wear and tear is a progressive player health system.
Reminds
that
me of wrestling.
Prioritizes
I like that.
strategic substitutions and diverse play calling to keep your players healthy. With wear and tear, every hit matters, but not all hits have the same impact.
feel like
and
the
a
line
single
blocked
hit,
that
like a
completely
blow to
wrong.
a quarterback's throwing arm, can change everything, just like it can in real life. Every hit scales differently
That's gonna be a
and will have
huge game
unique
changer.
effects on a
Huge
player's
game changer.
performance as damage and fatigue add up
Not
over
his
the course
foot
of a
being
game.
hurt.
Managing wear and tear is critical to your team's success,
I like
both
the
in
look
a
of it.
single game and
But
over
just
the
you think
course
it's
of a
gonna be it's
season.
gonna affect like the bum wheels
And
like it's
EA
coming out like
Sports College
remember
Football
That's good.
25
Hold on, hold
will
on, hold on.
introduce
This wasn't one of the features I was really.
Hold on. I like that. You see, this is stuff I
success,
like. Hold
both
on.
in a single game.
This right here. This is exactly what I was talking about in Madden. Overload the formation this way. Run this way. In Madden, the defenders on the left would act like you gave the ball to the right. They wouldn't come downhill. They wouldn't do nothing. But this safety right here comes
and over the
right
course of a
downhill.
season.
Like, what's up? We come
And
and play
EA
ball.
Sports College
And then he
Football
come make this
25
tackle. I like that. I like that a lot.
Wasn't one of the features I was really looking forward to, and I kind of saw the little list, but that's really dope. I really like that. That's gonna make, if it works correctly, right? Because a lot of times these features are really cool. If it works, that's gonna be dope. Because you got all these recruits. Hold on, man. Let me slow down, because I'm a little.
Oh, he talking about the wear and tear system.
Woo! Okay. You've got all these recruits, especially once your team starts to get good and you just got dudes sitting on the bench. You know what I'm saying? In real life, in college, it's cats that come in. It's the fifth, sixth receiver come in and play decent minutes. It's not just all leaning on your starters. And from a dynasty team building standpoint, that's going to add a lot of depth. That's going to make it a lot more fun when you're recruiting a guy who might not start till he's a senior, but that won't mean he won't have a role during those other seasons. You know what I'm saying? So
He right
I think that's dope.
completely. He's
I like
right.
that a lot. All right, talk to me, Kirk. Hold up, let's go back a little bit.
is critical to your team's success, both in a single game and over the course of a season. In EA Sports College Football 25, we're introducing both mental and physical player abilities that help separate highly skilled players from untested freshmen.
Oh, I love that.
In contrast to the pros, where superstar talent is generally balanced across the league, the player abilities in college were designed to showcase the overall discrepancy in player and team skill levels. Physical abilities boost attributes like breaking tackles.
Random, but I don't know if I got a low resolution version of this video, but I ain't seeing the grass. I'm not seeing the grass.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even focused on it.
Nah, I don't care. I'm just saying I don't see it. But it do look like it does look like this game took a lot from Madden '09 because those abilities are things that were in Madden '09 and only the good players had them. But Madden now is taking stuff from Madden '09. So Madden '09 is a great game. We should run it one day. But continue. Play.
Or can provide protection from wear and tear. Mental abilities enhance intangible traits like leadership, pre-snap clarity to line of scrimmage, and staying calm under pressure. Here you can see the stadium pulse meter is maxed out,
Should've brought
but the
that back.
visiting quarterback does not have the mental ability, headstrong, which provides resistance to distractions. The visiting quarterback here does have headstrong active, so he can see the field more clearly and will be less prone to mistakes for this play.
Beautiful. I love
A
it.
player can have up to 8 abilities, and they can scale in effectiveness, providing situational advantages throughout a game that ignite the dynamic and unpredictable
Okay,
moments
pitch
that
out
make
the
college
bank.
football so
No.
exciting.
No.
and unpredictable moments
This
that
right
make
here?
college football so exciting.
That's
Terrible technique.
if listen, if if I'm ever playing Madden and my bull run a post and I see a DB speed turn, dive, and throw a right hook at the ball while they laying on the ground, I'm throwing the whole game in the trash. First of all,
Bro, he straight
why
clubbed the
did
ball.
my quarterback throw the ball so low? But like, yo, okay, pants being over the knees. You see it?
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, we dripping. Talking about play.
From Tiger Stadium to Happy Valley, we're pumping the sights and sounds of the most iconic and
Wait a
Yo,
second.
my man had a hoodie on, dog.
You
see
seen
that?
it? You seen it? Hold on, we going back. Hold on.
predictable moments that make college football
Trash.
so exciting.
Trash.
From Tiger Stadium to Happy Valley, we're pumping the sights and sounds of the most
Oh,
Man had a hoodie on.
we swaggy, boy. He talking about my boy got a hoodie on. Oh, we dripping.
And it's hemmed up. Because you can't see his numbers.
Right. I wonder if this. I want to see if they. I want to see if we can catch something like this in game, like this
Yeah.
pregame. I want to see if it happens in game.
That's
iconic
true.
and
That's very
daunting
true.
home field environments right into your living room.
A lot of
And with
college
home
fans
field
gonna love
advantage,
this.
Not the-
host
not the
team has
abs
the
out.
upper hand. As the visiting team, you'll face various degrees of home field advantages impacting confidence
That's
and
what's up.
composure levels, on-field performance, and more.
Not the high snap. All right, my fault.
Home field advantage will disorient players with lower composure levels
That's
more
been
than
the
it
game for a
will
long
for the
time.
level-headed
Oh, you saw the lineman body the D tackle?
I saw somebody in the
composure
ground.
levels,
Hold on.
on-field performance, and more.
Watch this.
Home field advantage
Watch the
will
right guard, bro.
disorient players with lower composure levels
Watch the right
more
guard.
than it will
Him.
for the
You
level-headed
talking about?
players.
And then he got back to
Decisions
the
like
pocket. That's
Definitely
what's
not
up.
something you want.
will become
But-
more difficult because these stadiums will be rocking. So it's more important than ever to keep your team in manageable down and distance.
So that's been in the game for a really long time in college Madden, but it's a really dope feature. So I'm glad it's still here, and it looks like they made some tweaks to it, updated a little bit. Dope, I like it.
Situations. With 134 FBS teams to choose from in EA Sports College Football 25,
I like the menu.
wide range of play styles is something you
I like
can't
the screen up
experience
here on the
I'm about to say
anywhere
the
else.
screen is dope too. I realized
From
that's the
wide
actual
splits in
what's the name
Oklahoma
screen, the
to
play
the
caller
triple
screen.
option at Air Force.
That's real. That's
Ooh.
different.
To Michigan's
was
dominant
nice.
ground game. The playbook variety makes
Okay,
for
stiff
unique
arm. Oh, wait,
matchups.
hold up. You
So,
saw a
a
ball?
lot-
You
Splits
saw a
in
ball on the ground?
Oklahoma. To the
He had
triple
a
option
he had a
at
hoodie
Air
on
Force.
on the ground.
To Michigan's dominant
The boy who
ground
gets
game.
stiff arm,
The
look,
playbook
he got a
Yeah.
hoodie on.
makes for unique
Oh, that's fire.
matchups.
So a lot of people are probably looking at that and thinking, "Oh man, I'm gonna run some crap." First and foremost, as long as they got the multiple playbook, you feel me? I'm gonna have a mix. Y'all know how I do. But defensively, like for somebody who plays a lot of offline dynasty, you playing against the computer a lot. This type of diversity of offensive schemes, you feel me? Like that will keep it fun. It's gonna be fun regardless for the first 3 months. This type of stuff keep it fun for that whole year. Or NCAA 14 lasted, I don't know how long. Like it's technically still kind of going, but for me it probably lasted for like 6 or 7 years. One damn game. This is the type of stuff that makes that possible. So I really dig it.
Yeah, see that spin was different. Like he just
crap.
Hold on.
With new
brought that right
user
leg around
reverse
whatever he
handoffs,
planted it. He just
explore
swung.
the new option game and other new trick plays. With more teams
That was a
throwing-
I'm
juke.
curious about the juke moves and stuff. The double juke was probably OP.
Like
No,
he
I'll keep it.
spun.
The double juke was OP. In
the
NCAA
double juke was
14,
crazy.
no doubt about it. But, I'm seeing these moves and the animations look a lot like the Madden juke. They look a little sped up, but I'm wondering, and this is something that I won't know for myself until I get my hands on the game. Does it feel like I'm controlling them
Facts.
to the extent that I would like for that
I
to be?
want
And
my
a lot of people are
player to
saying
do
that
the things I'm
it
trying to
feels
make.
better in it. And it's like,
Yeah.
but how much better is better? So
I don't
looking at
care
it as
how
far
it
as the
look.
juke
I
moves and
want
the
it to
spins and stuff,
happen how it's
what I'm
supposed to
hoping
happen.
is it doesn't
Yeah,
really do
that
it
fluidity is
justice
like
to how it
like you know that you
feels.
sitting there, if you're
Once
using this B or a circle, or you using the thumbstick to actually to spin. Because sometimes it'd be like in Mad Eye, sometimes it'd be clunky. It'd be like almost like a dice roll, whether you pull off a smooth one or not.
Exactly.
Even if his spin move is at like a 90 or something like that, it
It's
was
a
like you said,
dice
it's
roll
a dice
whether or
roll.
not it works when it should be about timing
Yeah,
and leverage, not animation. And if it in the game, and that bothers me because they put so much effort into the spin animation looking good instead of playing good. I don't want the game to look like football. I want it to play like football.
you got your hand on it, you feel what I'm saying? We'll see.
The ball all over the field. College Football 25's revamped passing mechanic adds control and variation to every dropback.
This is gonna be great for a player like me. Like this is the one reason why I can play Madden now and have fun is because the total control passing. Like I just love that. I love being able to lead my guy where I want.
I
Put
do
it in
too.
a spot where only my receiver could get it. Be able to back shoulder, and just having that skill and look at the field and read it like a real quarterback does. Like I'm not just throwing it to a predetermined spot every time. It depends on the coverage. It depends. Is it man? Is it zone? Did you win left? Did you win right? Did you stack him? But you're not able to stack him. Is he stacking you? Knock a back shoulder. You feel what I'm saying? So I like that. I'm glad to
To
see it.
expand player variation at quarterback, we focused on tuning situational throws and an
figured
array of
88
new
for this.
trajectories that will provide more passing control with a timed button press. Other new gameplay
That's
mechanics
interesting.
will give you more control.
Let's hear that again.
Control and variation to every dropback. To expand
I'm not
player
gonna lie.
variation
This
at
show I'm about to get to
quarterback,
my favorite part,
focused
bro.
on tuning situational throws and an array of new trajectories that will provide more passing
Oh.
control with a timed button press. Other
Okay,
new
so that's really just like the Madden total control.
Bro, pay attention to this.
situation, which is good.
Well,
Because I like the
not
Madden.
this
That's the one thing about Madden that I actually really, really enjoy is the total control.
there's a
passing.
clip
So
coming
cool.
up of something we
gameplay
can do on
mechanics will
defense
give
this
you
year,
more
bro.
control before and after the snap. Adjust the length of your primary route with custom
Oh,
steps.
that's hard. I
Switch
love
players
that.
directionally with the new switch stick for post-snap control.
Bro, do you know how much I love that?
Wait a second. Um, I get it. We love it, but this looked like a smart route.
Is the total control passing. So cool.
Hold on.
Gameplay mechanics will give you more control before and after the snap. Adjust the length of your primary route with custom steps.
Oh, that's hard. I
Switch
love
players
that.
directionally.
That looks like when you hit smart route. So like if he got a curl and he running it, if he got a hitch and he running it at 5 and I want it to go 10 so he gets the first down, all I gotta do is select him and hit smart route. He'll run it past the sticks. That's what happens in Madden already.
With the new switch stick for post-snap
That, bro.
control.
Bro, do you know?
Hold on. That switch stick, bro. Being able to switch the pass defender I'm using mid play
Mhm.
instead of just if I want
Hitting
to like, bro, being able to go from the linebacker to the safety to the corner mid play, like, bro, you gotta keep running. Let me go to the corner, move him back. Let me go back to the safety, move him over here. That's that's a
yeah,
game changer.
that's frustrating when you got two guys back there and you want to get you trying to get to the deepest guy and you hit the guy whatever that's underneath whatever. Next thing you know, you take him totally out of the play because you thought there's gonna be somebody else coming, the deeper guy coming down whatever to try to pick that off. Now then the ball's got like a clear shot, like it's like a clear lane with it right to the receiver, and rather because that's because you hit circle or B and he went to the wrong
Right,
defender.
right.
That grinds my gears.
Play.
Know how much I love that? Because I gotta back up a little bit. But just changing the depth of the route, you know what I'm saying? Like how many times has it been 3rd and 6 and your guy has a curl and he runs it at 5 yard? Maybe it's 3rd and 11. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But he runs it just short and now he has to break a tackle in order to get that first. I would much rather change that like it would be in real life with any coach worth their salt. He would run that past the damn marker enough so that when he comes back to the ball, he's still past the marker.
It's been
You
in the
feel what I'm
game
saying?
already.
And after the snap. Adjust the length of your primary route with custom stems.
It's been in the
Switch
game
players directionally with the new switch
That's
stick
fire.
for post-snap control.
That is fire.
Master the new kicking meter and call a number of new hot routes at the line. For more on gameplay and playbooks,
Like we said earlier, that those hot routes better be for special players. Let me see the hot routes. The deep cross,
Yeah.
the zig, the
Mhm.
wheel, the short cross. Those are for bulls. Like not just any old body.
I'm about to say the first two, the left and right stick, whatever, they'll always been the same. Like, or nah, actually, that John say post and corner, slant.
Yeah. But
You might have to be a
well
dog to get them
well
routes.
no. The right stick, that stuff is in Madden now for everybody. It's the D pad that's for special players. But this smart route and custom stem, John. This custom stem is like, how is that gonna function? Like, is the person I'm playing against gonna be able to see that I'm putting this stem 30 yards down the field?
That's gonna be interesting. Like obviously, I mean, you have to see if I'm over the crib and we making all these adjustments. It's basically like I see what you're doing. I still gotta stop it. How it's always been.
Right. I kind of don't like this. This college. This stuff should be in the NFL game. This is college. But shout out to the college game for, like, putting in this much effort to get this kind of stuff in the game. Play.
routes at the line.
College football 25 already better than Madden. Ain't even come out yet. Play.
For more on gameplay and playbooks, check out the Campus Huddle blog. Subscribe today to get the latest EA Sports College Football 25 news. To make it game day every day this season, pre-order the MVP bundle, which includes both EA Sports College Football 25 and EA Sports
All right, Flem,
Madden
turn this shit
NFL
off. Tell us what you
25
got to say,
for
bro.
Xbox Series XS
I
and
say I
PlayStation
already
5.
know about this. I already bought the Super Mega Deluxe version.
Till
It
next
cost like
time.
500.
Did you really?
Nah, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
that was really dope. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I really like that a lot. So it looks like everything that I kind of wanted in the game as far as the base stuff. Now, again, once you get your hands on the game, there will be issues. It's a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been playing games for 15, 20 years, especially the last decade. These games, they're online, there's always problems. But that foundation is like, it could have been 70% less, and I'd have been like, that's a good foundation. But this right here, oh yeah, for me, I won't be in there, dog. This like, what happened to Flemlo Raps dropping videos? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to be on this mug. I ain't gonna cap. All right, so I'm pretty sure, because this is how this stuff goes. Now that this is live, a bunch of creators have probably dropped their actual gameplays. You know what I'm saying? Like an actual game. So I'm
Nah,
gonna
they
see if I
probably
can
not allowed.
find one of those real quick.
They probably not allowed to do that. So what's your thoughts, bro? What's your thoughts?
Bro, on some realness, man, high hopes. It sounds good. It sounds like they took the good parts of Madden that people that people loved, and then took everything that people have missed, and then try to put everything together. But as far as having, is it gonna mesh well? I mean, that's we still gotta wait and play to see it. But so far, man, like I said, I got high hopes for it, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie at all. Even though I might have sounded pessimistic during this, Joel. I I got high hopes for this game, and I think if it plays faster than Madden and we have a little bit more control than we have in Madden, like it's more fluid and it's more physics based, less animations. This game is going to be very fun because Madden 24 is kind of fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's just some nonsense in it that'll make you say, "I hate this game." So if this joint got rid of the "I hate this game" moments, then this game would be fun.
it's gonna be good, man. Look, ain't no way around it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I can't wait.
I think for people who love college football, it's going to be this game is going to be a 10 out of 10. It's going to be everything everyone's been waiting for. For those of us who want a great football game, it's gonna be like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm super excited. Like I even like warned like everybody like look, I'm shutting things down when that game comes out. Don't bother me. Don't call me. Like you better if you want fire, call 911. Don't call me.
And I wouldn't dare say that to anybody because I'm liable to play the game once and then ask for a return. But all right, y'all.
Yeah.
Um, we out.